The Nats going to have 2015 NL MVP Bryce Harper on the field for the postseason, but they might not have Mad Max Scherzer. The Nats ace tweaked his hammy on Saturday, and Dusty Baker said the injury will probably affect Washington's playoff rotation. Yikes. That's the last thing the Nats want to hear as they try to win the NLCS for the first time since 1981. That's when they were still the Montreal Expos. That's how far you have to go back, Dylan. The Washington Nationals have never won a playoff series. How much pressure is on the Nats and Dusty Baker just to get out of the first round? Forget about winning the whole thing. Just win one series.
There's some decent pressure because this is a wonderful collection of talent that's been there. The nucleus of the guys that are on this team with a myriad of different managers pulling the strings and pushing the buttons. This core has been together, and they haven't succeeded. They have not won a playoff series. Now, there's a lot of ripe drama in this first-round matchup. First of all, going up against the champs. You got to wrestle that trophy away from the champs. Dusty, former Cub manager, going up against the team that he brought to the NLCS back in 2003. A lot of interesting storylines and narratives, but the Scherzer news scares me.
Sure.
If Scherzer's not 100%, I don't think there's near as much pressure on this team. If Scherzer is fine, and what we heard over the weekend was that it was just a cramp, it was precautionary. If this was a playoff game, he would have pitched through the injury. Now,
we're not hearing that.
They're saying this could affect their rotation. I don't think there's near as much pressure if there's something wrong with Scherzer, because what we thought as of a couple days ago, now that Harper's come back in and gotten 14 at-bats leading up to the postseason after his long injury, that everyone's healthy.
Right.
Look at Strasburg. He was NL Pitcher of the Month in September.
Looks great.
Sean Doolittle was NL Reliever of the Month. They fixed their bullpen issues. They got the back end figured out at the deadline by bringing in Doolittle and Kinsler. Now all of a sudden Harper's back healthy. You've got Scherzer. You've got Strasburg. You got those guys behind the 1-2 punch of Max and Steven, like the Tanner Roark and the Gio Gonzalez's of their rotation. And look at that lineup with Zimmerman having a career year, Murphy having a career year. Rendon up for an MVP award, as we heard our insiders say. Trey Turner back healthy recently and looking like
all
that's
systems go.
With everyone healthy and all systems go, there would have been a lot of pressure on this team to win. If something's not right with Scherzer, it changes your expectations of this team, because it's hard to think you can go beat a team like the Cubs or have any success in the postseason without a true ace, and that's what Scherzer is for this team. So some big, big news, and we're going to have to follow to see how much it is going to affect the rotation.
We'll find out. Dusty Baker does not have a contract yet going forward to next season. We saw that Dusty.
They're my pick, man.
Davey Johnson couldn't get it done. Matt Williams couldn't get it done. Can Dusty get it done?
Can I buy him like a Swedish massage? Something like a
I'm sure he'd
deep
enjoy
tissue
that.